Hello everyone, and welcome back to Tales of Berseria. I am Wishblade, and we have skits to view.
So what's it really like?
Huh?
The connection between Moloch and Vessel. Do you share, like, thoughts and feelings?
Sort of. When I'm dwelling inside Eleanor, I can see what she sees and hear what she hears. But I can't read her thoughts or her emotions. Sitting in a box doesn't teach you how the box feels.
I see. In that case, I want to give her as little time alone as possible.
I don't want to bathe with her, alright?
I know. You're a boy and all. For her baths, we can send Bienfu. No, that's a bad idea. It'll have to be Magilou, or myself.
Phew!
What sort of boundaries have you and Eleanor drawn? How do you sleep?
We talk before bed sometimes, but it's not like I'm sleeping by her side or anything. It's easier for me to tell when she wakes up if I'm dwelling inside her.
Does she ever get out of bed at night?
Not in my experience. And she sleeps so peacefully.
Huh?
When she's around you guys, she always looks so stern. But when she's sleeping, her expression is softer, you could say. She lets her hair down too. And I think it's kind of prettier that way.
Huh. So that's what he likes. Well, keep an eye on her, but...
But?
Watch out for the older girls.
Huh?
What are you doing, Velvet? What are you talking about? I'm Protector, and you seem so very interested. Like I said, I can't help it, people. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's just an amazing game, an amazing party, and the relationships between them all. Now I'm just gonna try to calm down and review another skit.
Teresa and Oscar sure seem close.
I've known them since I was an initiate, but I've never seen them quarrel, not even once.
Did you ever fight with your brother, Velvet?
Yeah, I guess I did. Sometimes I'd chew him out, and he'd sulk and stop talking to me, but I found that adorable too.
You did?
No matter how much he dug in his heels, or tried to talk like he was in charge, after a while he'd be right there trailing along behind me.
Like a little puppy dog.
Puppies are a lot more obedient. I always had to keep an eye on him. Little brothers are odd creatures.
Rokuro's a little brother. Is he adorable too?
Huh? I don't think a little brother who's out to kill you is in any way adorable.
But Shigure seemed like he was having fun.
Sometimes you just don't make sense.
Huh? I don't know.
Little brothers. Do you have any siblings? I'm an only child. Well then, that's perfect. You pretend the boy is your little brother.
Huh?
That's a bit extreme, but actually, when I'm talking with Yseult, sometimes I think, this is what having a brother must feel like.
I could be Eleanor's brother.
Don't take any of this nonsense seriously, Yseult. Malachim are just tools to exorcists. She can never think of you as her brother.
Oh, yeah.
You're wrong. I've changed how I view Malachim. I know that's true because I can think of him as a brother.
Right.
She's all talk. Don't believe her.
It seems to me like you're the one who's treating him as a tool, by forcing your own opinions upon him. Ooh, two sisters struggling for the affections of their brother. Eeny teeny candlestick, which one will the Muppet pick?
How about an older brother instead?
Well, you have a lot of siblings, I think, Yseult. You have Eleanor, that's a big sister. Makilou's kind of a big sister too. Basically, they're all your elder siblings. All the girls, big sisters, in different kind of ways. Rokuro and Aizen, big brothers. And actually, yeah, Rokuro being a little brother, he is adorable. He is absolutely adorable. Yes, he is. Now, Undini's voice! Or Undine, or however you want to pronounce that. Undini's voice. More Summon Spirit references! Now, progress is right over here. What was it? I thought of something that I wanted to say. Oh yeah, that's because I totally forgot about myself because I'm not important. I'm a little brother too, therefore, I must be adorable. Hello, sir.
Hey, this doll? It looks like Bienfu.
Ah, a keen eye you have, young man. That is a doll of the Empyrean Aminoch.
That's... Empyrean Aminoch?
Yep, no doubt about it. I've seen her with my own eyes. Real dignified, but not without a bit of a temper.
You saw her? Why was she angry?
Well, the Abbey's banned any profession of the Aminochian faith in Southgand, despite her popularity. Gotta assume that's what got her all bent out of shape. I tried talking to her, but no matter what I said, she was just like, oh.
Wait, that sounds like...
And that low-energy goddess you saw? The doll you've got here looks like her?
Yeah, more or less.
Ha! Fortune smiles upon thee, weary adventurers. That listless goddess is none other than Grim.
Grimoire isn't human?
When did I ever say she was? So, shopkeep, where'd you see her?
I think it was down by Maclir Beach.
Pensively watching the tide come in? That's her, all right. Quickly, to the beach!
Why didn't you mention Grimoire as a Moloch before now?
You can't be too careful with that information. Spies listening everywhere!
Oh no! We must be wary of the spies. So, Grimoire is a wee little Malachim with a fancy witch hat, I guess. Oh well, now we know where to go. We need to go over to that gate, go to Maclir Beach. But first and foremost, we have things we must do, like going to the shop and seeing what kind of stuff we can acquire. Also, something I didn't really notice until I looked it up, because I looked up references and stuff. Weapon dealer Guardios. A lot of these are weapon dealer something. Guardios, in this case, is a reference to something in Tales of the Abyss. And there are a bunch of others to other games and such. So many references, expeditions, inn names, weapon dealers, all the references. I love it! And that took forever! Alright, there we go. We have now looked at some of the stuff. And now I can't exactly remember what kind of stuff that I bought, but a bunch of these amphibole stuff. Amphibole garment, amphibole blade, what else we got? Amphibole bracelet, stuff like that. And yeah, and a few fluoric items, I think, as well. I really don't keep track of all these things because the shops can be so very, very random. But there you go. This is how people are looking. Now you know. Now, shall we move on to something else? Yes, we shall. But where are we gonna do this? I think we are gonna do so by going over here. First and foremost, give me that. Thank you. Very sparkly, very wonderful. And I could go down there, but I'm not sure I want to do that immediately. I do want to get enough bottle, just because. Why the heck not? And yeah, that event that is in here, that guy, we'll talk to him a little bit later. Not right now. First and foremost, another chest with balmy fluid. Just abandon that because I can't be bothered. Hello. I want to talk to you. There we go.
The people of Southgand originally worshipped Aminoch, the Empyrean of Water. The lives of the people of the Southern Isles are inherently tied to the sea. Whether it was gratitude for a good catch or an appeal for protection, everyone offered their prayers to Aminoch.
But the Abbey worships Innominat, don't they? Do the people still keep their faith?
Most of the people obey the will of the Abbey, but one small village deep in Southgand is a special case. The village is called Haria, and even now they keep their faith in Aminoch. They've even quarreled with the Abbey. I'm grateful that they fight off the demons. I really am. But do they have to dictate which gods we worship too?
They think they do. It's their truth. Then again, they can't control what's in your heart, can they?
Well, I suppose not. They can believe whatever they want. And the Abbey can just go to hell for all I care, yes I do. But now, let's just go grab things, because we can grab things. I want all the sparklies. I can't resist them. They're so shiny. I'll get to you later, event thing. Okay, you guys have nothing majorly important. going on. There we go. Okay, I think that is good for right now. I think I saw, yes I did. I saw sparklies. Thank you very much. Now, hello sir. Where are you, sir? There you are, sir.
What does it mean to become an adult?
The eternal question of youth.
Have you ever heard of the ceremony of adulthood? It's a yearly tradition on this island.
If I remember right, it's totally wild. Everyone throws bananas and oranges at each other.
Traditionally, yes, but things have changed over the years. Bananas and oranges are a thing of the past. People are always reaching for bigger and better things, right? In this case, it's watermelons. Whole watermelons.
You're throwing watermelons? That's gotta hurt.
Trust me, I know. But watermelons are the least of our worries. Recently, people have started flinging coconuts.
Coconuts? Those things are as hard as rocks!
Trust me, I know. Like getting hit with a brick. Now, every year, there are some kids who never make it to adulthood.
You don't mean they...
Yeah, I've kept putting it off myself, but it looks like this year, I've got no choice but to participate. That's crazy! It's far too dangerous. And more importantly, how does it make someone an adult?
There are ancient traditions that say overcoming danger marks a child's coming of age. Some people still cling to the old ways.
You've hit the nail on the head. There are lots of old folks that sit around complaining how weak as darn kids are. The hypocrites. Back then, they used bananas and watermelons. They even cracked the watermelons ahead of time.
I don't think cracking a coconut would help much either.
So that's why you're standing about looking blue.
I'm so ashamed of myself for being scared.
If you don't want to do the ceremony, why not just skip it?
I'd love to, but I don't really have a choice. I wouldn't be able to show my face around here if I chickened out.
Having the courage to say no to something you don't feel is right. Isn't that the true mark of an adult?
Wait. You're right! Now I can finally become an adult! Oh, yeah! Look how grown up I am!
And getting carried away with yourself and acting the fool is the true mark of immaturity.
Sorry. You're right.
Well, that's some... Yeah, that's some interesting traditions you got going here, Southgand. Very interesting indeed, but good for you for becoming an adult, I guess, now and stuff. Hello there. What do you have to say for yourself? A bold leap into the future. It's a new game! Bienfu bounce. And... that will be fine. I'm sure I can explain this. Basically, we have some difficulty settings, and let's just go for easy right now. Here, press X repeatedly, then we jump when the time comes with left bumper or right bumper, either one works. Running, repeatedly press the appropriate buttons. On easy, it's just X. On other difficulties, a bit more. And then just, yep, repeatedly press those. Jump when you reach the end of the pier, and then you can skip along the water by pressing a button that will be indicated in the area when you're about to land. The closer you are to the surface, when you press it, the farther you will go. So, risk and reward, run, jump, and skip your way to the world record. So, you can just sit here, really. You don't have to start pressing immediately. You can just sit here for a while, but there you go. Press the X button a whole lot. Come on, run, Bienfu. Run, you little slow little bugger. Come on, you can do it. And a boink. And then we just wait a bit, and boink. And another boink. And another boink. And a bit more. And something. Okay, no more. Let's see how we did. We did 2. Okay, an A. That's okay. I suppose exit. Does that give us any reward? Maybe. It does give us a reward. A Bienfu garb for a Laffy set. And a Bienfu hat for a Laffy set. How wonderful. Alright then, well, I guess now let's try a little more difficult thing. Let's just go to super hard immediately. Up on D-pad, Y. Yeah, basically what you need to do here is 2 circles, counterclockwise on the D-pad, clockwise on the buttons, I don't know what you call those, the letter buttons, the colored buttons. That's basically it. You need to do those circles at the same time. So think of it like that, basically. So let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can do this. Ever so slightly. Oh, he runs so fast. Oh, he runs so fast. And hoppa! So beautiful. And boink. And boink. And what else? And boink. And a socket. Oh, I didn't get my one. And I got first place because I am a champion. And yeah, obviously the score is determined on how far you go. Apparently there, maybe the same distance, so we got the score we got in Tails coins, maybe? And, because we did it super hard, we get some other rewards as well. I'm fairly certain we get a ride along Bienfu for super hard. And, no, okay, we don't get the other rewards. In that case, I suppose, let's quickly do the others, because why not? It's not gonna be that long, no. Right, and X repeatedly. All right, we can do this. Come on, let us get all the rewards. La da dee da 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 dee da da da. Run, Bienfu, you little son of a bitch, with your hat. And then we fly. And a skip. That wasn't as amazing as it could have been, but whatever. Skip, and a skip, and a skip, and a skip. Oh, that was the wrong button. Oh well. We got third place. Maybe that is enough. I don't know. Let's see. Are we gonna get reward now? No, apparently we're not. Oh well. Well, I'll just do that off screen then. But, hard mode, let's do this. Right, X, left, B. All right then, let's do this. And stop running! Oh my god! Run! So excited, so excited! Hoppa! Yes, indeed. Here we go. We fly ever so far. There we go. That was a good skip. And another good skip. And another good skip. And another one. And something. Oh, well. First place. Yes, indeed. We are victorious. And we get a Bienfu hat for Velvet. And yeah, okay, fine. We can do it. It's okay. Normal mode. Here we go again. Yes, come on. We can do this. So apparently, second place or first place, and then you get reward. Apparently, so it seems, potentially. Off we go, and up. And up. So very simple. Another somewhat decent game to do if you want Tails coins, because it is incredibly easy to do. So, there you go. Although character cards kinda maybe more awesome. And apparently you do have to get first place. So, I will see you in a bit. Well, first place has been achieved. Now, if that doesn't give me anything, then that's kinda embarrassing on my part. There we go. Bienfu hat for Maclir. And I kinda thought there was another reward you'd get, but I don't know. Maybe I didn't get first place on easy, did I? I don't think I did. Maybe you get that on the first place thing on easy, potentially. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Another glorious first place. Now, does that give me anything? Or am I totally wrong? There we go, Bienfu hat for Rookero. There we go. Now everything has been taken care of, and just because, let's go have a look at this stuff. Bienfu hat would be this. It is Bienfu. If you want to look really creepy and stuff, that's something you can do. And Yseult can become Bienfu entirely. Now we have 2 Bienfu. I don't want that. No, I don't want that at all. Let's just get a move on. We've been in this weird little city. I can't even talk. My mind has been blown away by all the jumping and the bouncing and stuff. It's too much for me to handle. Also, a red sage. Lovely. And the one thing we can do around here before heading out is go over here. There's another wee little kid with a mask on. It is character cards. And I won't bother you with me going through novice and intermediate, and no, there's nothing after intermediate as far as I know. We just have to get to intermediate and then we win. So I will see you when I've won and gotten a reward for Eisen. And there we go, I have won the intermediate and I get pirate hat. Oh my goodness. Actually, I'm not sure if that's really just an Eisen only. No, but a lot of them are related to Eisen. So you know what, Eisen, here you go. Have a pirate hat. Here you go, you look so wonderful. It even matches your outfit and everything. And with that, we are done in Yseult as soon as I... Okay, that's not a sparkly. Oh no, I've been tricked. I've been tricked by all the shiny stuff to Maclir Beach. Hello. The thundering southern seas.
Beautiful waters. So this is Maclir Beach.
I hope she's actually here.
Well, I'm sure we'll find her eventually. That's a snake lady. Come here, snake lady. I want you to come over to Octopus, and we can show off some new enemies and stuff. Come here. Octopus thing. Octopus. Oh dear, I screwed it all up. In that case, I guess we'll just take out these wee little Naga. And no, they're not the Naga of World of Warcraft. These are some other kind of Naga. Also, oh dear, I have so few souls, it's not very nice at all. Yo, Naga, stop it. Also, here's one of those areas where it is a good idea to have Maclir, simply because they have casters. There's a bunch of casters around here, and obviously, oh, new stuff. And obviously, Maclir could be very helpful with that, so there you
Can't
go.
a witch get a little downtime?
Absolutely not. Now, Featherlight Steps. Invulnerable for 3 seconds to start a battle. Neat! But, nah, whatever. It's okay. Now, where else can we have a dangerous encounter? Oh, look! Oh, look! It's like one of those axe peaks and stuff. No, I don't want to fight you. No, I don't want to fight you. I want to fight this thing. I'm not sure I got into that thing, but whatever. Let's fight. Let us kick some butt and do all the things and stuff. Behold, getting some souls. Even though I'm fairly certain I actually managed to make my way up to 5 with the rocks and stuff, so whatever, I guess. It's cool. Have some break souls instead, because I want to. Also, new enemies, are you gonna show up eventually, or do I have to kick the ass of all these damn serpents for a long time? I feel like my combo is stopping after the rocks. I don't know. Rock Swarm, that's what it's called. There we go. Ish peacocks. Now be peacocks. Little peacocks. My goodness, little peacocks. I didn't get to hit them all. I was kind of hoping that I could get them all into the air, but no, clearly not. It's fine though. Oh dear, that was a terrible break sword. I wasn't even close to anything. My goodness.
We won, right?
You're damn right we did, my boy. And we get Caprices or something. Oh, and poison is a water elemental ailment that causes damage over time and causes one's attacks to be more easily guarded. While poison, blah 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 blah. The same old, same old. But enemies inflicted with reduced art defense are 4 times more susceptible to poison. Now let's have a look at that wee little ribbon. Ribbon, where are you? There you are. Equipment skill, learning speed. I don't give a damn about it. Absolutely not. No, I care about shinies because here there are even more shinies. And Slasher. Yes, Amphibole Fragment. So, welcome to the wonderful tropical beachlands. This is gonna be most enjoyable, very much so, as we go around looking for Grimoire, a wee little Moloch thing in the same kind of style, something as Bienfu. Also, there are a bunch of dangerous encounters I can have around here, so I'll just go and get some stuff. Let's go over and get the cat's box before we do any dangerous encounters and stuff. 185 cat spirits, and we get nothing. I have a feeling the next one we find I won't be able to open. It's very sad. And anything I need to note over here immediately? No, I don't think so. Therefore, I shall kick some butt. That's enough slaughter for now. And over here, we have a red verbena. And we also, on the way, got ourselves a Jupiter satchel. Fatiguing capability. Neat, I guess. I don't really know, but whatever. Now to the other side.
This grimoire who we're searching for is a Moloch like Bienfu, right? To be honest, I don't see how someone so different can be a Moloch just the same as Laphicet or Eisen.
I understand your doubts. It's quite the tangly mess.
I'll tell you anything!
In that case, I've been wondering, what's underneath your hat?
Oh no! Anything but that!
So, we've hit a wall already.
But that ribbon flaps around and gets in the way, right? Could I take it off for you?
No! No! That's not possible! You mustn't remove the ribbon! Why not? That's another thing I can't say!
It's all cants with you. Alright, is there anything you can tell me?
I could talk about what type of Malakim we are, or our position in the world of Malakim, or our abilities. Oh, I'd like to know all that. Then I will tell you. Listen closely. We Norman are a well-established race of Malakim. Compared to other Malakim, we aren't as adept at manipulating natural forces, but we excel at drawing out and heightening the abilities of others.
Think of them as a convenient power-up.
They're also known as common spirits.
Don't even say that! We Norman hate being called that.
Why is it so painful for you?
Because it makes people think we're average and unremarkable. That's why we work so hard to show how we're all different.
That does explain your quirky speaking mannerisms.
Don't sweat it. That's a perfectly common thing to worry about.
Don't say that!
Oh, Rokuro, you're such an asshole. But it's just Bienfu, so no one gives a damn. Now, there's an event up there. There are some vines over there, you can barely see them. And we will deal with those in the next episode, where I have also probably done at least 2 dangerous encounters, maybe 3, I don't know, maybe there's enough enemies, but I will definitely do some dangerous encounters and see you in the next one. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, see ya later.